Hey viewers, SeattleBeats coming at you live from Seattle. A nice sunny day. Just got home and saw that the Trials Fusion DLC Riders of the Rustlands just dropped. And it's a very good DLC, lots of difficult maps. So I thought this would be a perfect time to do a walkthrough for you guys and show you guys how to beat the hardest maps on this DLC and some of the cool new features that they added.
While you guys watch this platinum run through that I got on one of the DLC maps, I thought I'd explain to you what I'm going to be helping you guys out with today. There's been this extreme track that's been giving people a really hard time that they haven't been able to beat. A lot of my friends, for example, and what I want to do since I've been a long-time Trials player is share the strategy that I use to beat this map. Basically, this map starts off automatically hard. You gotta land precisely on that platform, or bunny hop off the cylinder with your back tire, which is kind of challenging. But once you get past that, you come up to a steep jump. But what I always say with steep jumps is hit with your back tire first, and you won't flip backwards as much. When it comes to small barrels or obstacles, you always want to hit with the back of your bike, not even have the front of your bike even touch it, just have it up in the air, and it makes it a lot easier for some reason. When it comes to straight up and down platforms like that, the best idea is once you've hit the back of your bike on it, fling your weight forward as soon as possible, and that acceleration will carry you over the top. Say you get to a platform like this and you roll all the way back down and you're like, oh god, I'm going really slow. When it comes to extreme tracks, it's not a thing about going as fast as you can. It's more about managing your faults and taking it easy. That's the best way. Like I said, slow and steady wins the race, not fast and erratic. If you guys want a good example of when you want to hit with your front tire first, is when you come up to a platform that isn't as long as your own bike, hit with your front tire first and fling it back real quick, and you can fit a bike that's longer than a platform on a small one using this method. Alright guys, I know extreme tracks can be pretty stressful, so let's relax and take a selfie! When it comes to a really steep hill climb where you gotta go up pretty high, you always want to start off on the flat platform the way I started. Never have your bike like bent halfway up it because you'll pretty much flip a lot easier that way. You'll still have to try it a few times. Like this part, you'll have to try it a few times and you will flip back, but you'll get it eventually. You just want to bend your back just a little bit so that back tire gives you just enough acceleration to go up it, but not too much. It's really tricky. Now, if you want to talk about tricky, this part is so hard, man. I sat here and my eyes were about to freaking bulge out of my head. I swear they're about to pop out. I was so mad. I don't even get mad that easy, but man, that part is so hard. I don't even have words for it. Just like I said, hit for that back tire first and fling your body weight forward. But I mean, dude, it's pretty hard and it's gonna take a lot of practice. I wish you luck, guys. I guess I could say I have one more trick that could possibly make the last part a little bit easier. A lot of people have put up clips where they've caught with their back tire and they make it look very difficult, but if you get used to it, it's not actually that hard. Just give it a try and see if maybe that's a little bit easier for you. Who knows? I'd have to say, since we got past that extremely difficult map, what I'm going to do now is give a shout out to a few maps in the DLC that I think are a good challenge but not extremely frustrating. This right here is called Gone to Waste. It's the perfect track because it's a good challenge and you can go in slow motion. Alright guys, sorry about that. A little bit of my weirdness coming out right there. Sorry, I can't help it. But anyways, this is another map I'm giving a shout out to. It's called Whiteout. I really like it because it's really creative with its use of weather mechanics and you having to focus really hard to see through the snow. Pretty dang cool for me. Finally, my last shout out goes to the map Laws of Motion. Now this is another one of those maps that's probably going to make you rage a little bit and them eyes in your head are going to be bulging a little bit because I swear this map's a troll map. The beginning's pretty easy, but when you get in the later parts of the map, you're going to be going through some pain. Why would I want to take away that experience from you?
Alright guys, thanks for watching. I always do appreciate all the support that's given when I do my videos. It's taking a little bit to get up on YouTube, but I'm doing pretty good on upload. Doing a lot of racing videos. I also do other things like shooters and rants, but I want you guys to know that racing is my specialty, so if you ever need to know anything racing, any hints and tips, or just want to talk cars with me, add me as a friend at SeattleBeats on Xbox Live, follow me on Twitter at SeattleBeatsX1, subscribe to my YouTube at youtube.com/SeattleBeatsX1. I hope that this video gave you what you need and helped you out, and I hope to see you next time.
Fine, Trials, I give and I give and I give, but you still go and double dip me in acid even after all the shoutouts and the good reviews, and then you throw me in the trash. Why do I even try, Trials? Why?